yeah. But let me tell you something, right? I play seasons, yeah. I play ultimate team here and there. I'm in Division One. I'm decent on ultimate team, but I don't have a good team, right? So obviously, I tinker with a lot of teams. I change between Dortmund sometimes. I might use Bayern Munich, Liverpool at times. It really depends, man. I might use Netherlands, right? But overall, out of all the teams I've used, ladies and gentlemen, I personally believe Manchester Football Club, yes, Manchester City is the best team in this game, right? It's just clear. If you're talking about intertwining with your players, players coming deep, players coming short, a players always being available. We're talking about positional play. You're talking about pressing, right? Everything that you see from Man City in real life, everything is just implemented on this game, and it just works so well. I don't know what it is, but this team just flows. It just flows, man. The closest team to Spain is Manchester City. Obviously, they got man like Pep, but their technical players like Bernardo Silva would get into that team. De Bruyne, Gundogan, all these players that are so technically gifted. Foden, they've got so much depth in this team. Spain are done now. Let's be real. They've been done for a number of years on FIFA, probably since FIFA 12, FIFA 13. When I had David Villa and that. But the closest thing to Spain is definitely Man City, and I do believe that if you're talking about a possession-based team, it's between these two teams, Manchester City and Barcelona. So we're gonna talk about how I went 30 games, 34 games on a winning streak, and I got absolutely cheated, right? And I will show that game after this video. But I went 30 games winning, right? And I'm gonna talk to you guys on a little run I'm on right now. I'm on 10-0, in Division One. This I think these past 2 months I played about 238 games, only lost 10, so that's pretty good. That is very good, and I don't normally do that. Yes, I am a good player, but this team helps out a lot. So this is the lineup anyway. I use Edison, obviously, that's a no-brainer. Carl Walker right back, Cancelo left back. The reason why I do this is because I believe you're going to come up against teams like France. You're gonna have your Salahs, you're gonna have your Manes. You need quick fullbacks. Yeah, it's just a no-brainer, man. You have to have quick fullbacks, otherwise you're gonna get beat. They're gonna come in behind, and you're done. You know what I mean? And if your guy ain't got pace to recover that, you're finished, man. It's a wrap for you. So you definitely need quick fullbacks. So 85, it's not bad. That's the minimum. 85 and obviously 94. That's just overpowered as well. You can even play Walker centre back, but I use Mendy centre back. Mendy's good enough. 79 pace for a centre back is very good. And you got Stones. Stones is not that slow. It's all about pace when it comes to defence. Pace and aggression, yeah? Because when you look at the best defenders in this game, Varane's got a decent amount of pace. You're looking at Ramos, good aggression. That's the most important thing for the centre backs, is pace and jumping, strength, and defensive awareness as well. Defensive awareness is key. But yeah, this is the pairing that you want, man. Obviously, play Mendy on the left side since he's left-footed, and then have Stones on the right. These are all very technical. Like they're just good technically. Like they're very good on the ball. So if you want to play from the back, you can do that, innit? They're both very good. Cancelo and Mendy, Stones and Walker, right? So let's move forward. Have Gundogan. Gundogan's he's a hit and miss, man. You can play Rodri. I think Rodri's a good player, but Rodri's not that great technically on this game. He loses the ball way too much. Even when he's not under pressure, he's still losing the ball. Only Rodri can do that. But what Rodri offers you compared to Gundogan is his defensive ability. You know what I mean? Intercepting the ball. His defensive awareness is much better compared to Gundogan. But what Gundogan can do is pick out a pass. You know what I mean? You can even play Gundogan here because I have Sterling getting behind, so you can play them threaded balls to Sterling. But I decided to play him on the right side since I got this beast. This guy is the best CDM I've used. I don't care. Yeah, I've played against this guy, right? That plays a lot of pros in it. Yeah, this guy's very good. He knows who he is, and even he said that Ake is very good in the middle. This guy, believe me, trust me, guys, trust me. Yeah, trust me. This guy is overpowered. I don't know what it is about this guy. Even him as a centre back is very good. But let's be real, man. You don't want Gundogan and you don't want Gundogan and Rodri in your middle. That's too slow. They ain't gonna get nothing. They're not mobile enough, right? But what Ake offers you is that cover and that support for Goodogan, right? This guy can do everything. He's like Kante, right? The only thing you gotta be careful with is him on the ball. He's not that great on the ball, so you have to be very careful with his like ball control. So it's only 74, right, compared to Goodwin, which is 89. You know what I mean? He'll get you out of trouble, and you can actually play through Goodwin. You don't want to play through Ake. He's not that player. He is the guy to stop, destroy, close down players, right? He is good at that. That's why you need him in the midfield, because let's think about it, guys. Who is there to do that? No one's there to do that. You can argue Rodri is, but he's not quick enough in this game to do that, right? There's no destroyer in this team. That's why you put Ake left centre mid, because he's left footed, of course, isn't it? Very good player, man. He's my favourite player on this team, hands down. I've done something very good there. Tactical genius, obviously. A lot of people find it frustrating playing against him. You can play Fernandinho. Fernandinho is not that bad, but once again, same story with Rodri. Not mobile enough. He's not quick enough. Not quick enough to close down them spaces. Sterling, very important. Very important. I play him on the left. As you can see, they're very narrow. I like to play narrow because I play tiki-taka football. Bernardo Silva, sorry, Lionel Messi. Let me call him Lionel Messi, because this guy is basically Lionel Messi. I'm not even going to lie to you lot. Just with less pace. This guy's going to score the most goals for you, right? If you're playing down the middle, it's not even going to be Kevin De Bruyne. It's going to be this guy. This guy's going to score the most goals, because the runs that he does, no one picks him up. Like, he makes so... His runs are just on point. Like, he just gets in behind. He's always in space. When you're in trouble, let's say you're getting team press, Bernardo Silva's always that guy to drop deep and cover. He's always that guy to cover, and when you're in trouble, he's always available, man. Look at them stats. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, he scores a lot of goals. Make sure you get on his left foot, because his left foot is lethal in this game. Mahrez, I'll talk to you guys about Mahrez real quick. I'll talk to you guys soon, actually, about Mahrez. There's something you have to do with Mahrez, because I don't really like Mahrez that much until I've done this with him. I'll explain that later on. Kevin De Bruyne up front. You can play Gabriel Jesus up front. Aguero is not good in this game. He's just terrible in my opinion. I just don't like him. The only thing he's good for is finishing, but you hardly can get up there with him. Like, you can't get in them positions with him. You know what I mean? I don't know how he's got 89 ball control. Actually, no, his ball control is hard in real life, but he's 89. I say that because he's not that good on the ball. He doesn't really offer you much. He ain't got a lot of pace. At least with Gabriel Jesus, he's got some type of pace. He's got good acceleration. But yeah, man, De Bruyne, maestro. You don't put any instructions on him. We're going to talk about instructions right now, actually, since you guys just want to play. I know you guys just want to play with this team, right, and how it functions. We're going to be talking about the attacking phase, and then we're going to talk about the defensive phase, because the defensive phase is the most important. This is one of the most defensive teams on the game if you use them correctly, like one of the best, right? So, right, I ain't one of these guys to tell you you have to go stay back while attacking, because there are going to be games where people drop back, and you do need your fullbacks providing support to your wingers. Because if you don't, you're just going to have to rely on individual brilliance to get you out of trouble, you know what I mean? So you want to use Cancelo and you want to use Walker to pin back the opposing wingers so they don't get you on a counter attack. That's the whole aim of pushing your fullbacks, right? So you might as well push them forward when you're playing against a 5 at the back, right? You might as well push them forward when you're playing against a 4-5-1. So if the wingers ain't going to come back, if the opposing wingers ain't going to track Walker's run, then Walker's going to be free. If the wingers do track Walker's run, you know, into your opposition half, then you ain't going to be countered by them. You know what I mean? So have them on stay back while attacking anyway, because you're not going to come up against people that are on drop back all the time, because obviously different player styles you're going to come up against on seasons, man. It's a very tactical mode. Ake, you want him on stay back while attacking and cover centre. I don't have to explain too much on that. You don't want him covering wing. You want him in the middle, destroying things in the middle. And with my philosophy and how I play, we block the middle. Yeah, key. You block the middle. Simple as. Goodogan, get forward. I've noticed with Man City, they're very hard. They're just a hard team to score with at times. So You need good one to offer support to Bernardo Silva and Mahrez and stuff like that, so you can score more goals. Have him on cover centre as well. Oh, I got him on cover wing. You learn something every day. But what's it? Yeah, I have my wingers on comeback. You want to make two banks of four, innit? So you want Cancelo, Mendy, Stones, Walker, and then you want Sterling, Ake, Goodowan, and Mahrez defending as a four, right? But this is the shape they're going to be in. You want them defending as a four. You don't want Ake and Goodowan just defending all alone, right? Especially if you come up against three in the midfield, you're going to get outdone. There's going to be 3 versus 2. There's going to be overloads in the middle. So you need Mahrez, Sterling coming back, right, to offer you support, right? So I have him on comeback on defense, and then I have him on free roam. Now Mahrez is going to be appearing everywhere. It's going to appear in the box. It's going to appear on the edge of the box. It's going to appear really wide or just inside where not Mane, Bernardo Silva is. It's going to operate everywhere. That's where you need Mahrez, and it's very good to have Mahrez in your team because he has 5-star skills. So if you're a skiller, give it to Mahrez, man, because he is literally a hack in the system, bro. When he gets going with his skills, with roulettes, elasticos, and everything. I don't really do it, but when I'm confident, I like to do skills on Mahrez. He's technically, bro, he's unbelievable in it. So you need Mahrez in your team, in my opinion. You can play Gabriel Jesus right mid. It's a little meta thing to do, but you want to go for a natural right mid. You go with Mahrez. Get in the box as well. That's preferred. If you got Sterling getting in behind, you want Mahrez coming in, try and get that sweaty. Going on to Sterling now. Come back as well. Same thing on Mahrez. You need him getting in behind. You just need him getting in behind. He's got the pace to do it. You play to his strengths, so let him get in behind and get in the box. Simple. That's all you need for him. Get in behind, come back. Simple. Not too many instructions on my wingers, man. Let them do what they have to do. They're intelligent enough to influence the game without instructions, right? You have to remember, one guy's 87 rated, one guy's 85 rated. You're not playing with 68 rated players, you know what I mean? Where you have to use instructions. You have to remember that. Keep this guy unbalanced. You need him on free roam because that's how he makes them runs, them late runs into the box. That's how he scores a lot of goals. You don't want him on balance. You want him on free roam, yeah, and you want him to get in the box as well for crosses. And then with De Bruyne, you just balance. You don't want to touch it. Yeah, I played De Bruyne up front because let me be real with you, lot. Gabriel Jesus is inconsistent. You don't want to play Ferran Torres up front. You don't want to play Aguero up front. They're not good enough. But what De Bruyne does, he offers you pace. He offers you good ball control. Look at them stats. They are compare it to Gabriel Jesus. Look at that. Look at that. Who's more of a striker? Who is more of a striker, bro? Look at that. Do you know what I mean? What you want to do with this guy when you get in the box, you want to do them tight little touches as well. You want to like go in and out of your analog stick. You want to be very unpredictable with De Bruyne because he's got that, and you want to shoot with this guy as much as you can. He's got the shot power. Look at his shot. You're not saving it. If you get the right accuracy, right positioning, you know what I mean, and you're clear on goal, you're scoring. So he's a striker in my opinion, man. Good one, not good one. Kevin De Bruyne is a guy that you want up front for sure. You can play it in cam, you can, but you have to play Gabriel Jesus up front. Now on to tactics. This is very important, right? I kept 10 clean sheets with this team. I'm not even capping to you, like, you know how that is in this game. I've tried Liverpool, got to about 4 games, clean sheet, 5, maybe 6, never 10 though, right? This team is solid, I tell you, yeah? Balance, right? You just want to play on balance. You can do press after lost possession or possession loss, but it really depends on your style. I'm trying to press my opponents more. So I don't really like my opponents having too much of the ball. I'd rather have the ball than my opponent. So I might go to this in the future. But for now, balance, man. If you don't know how to press, then I wouldn't advise you to go on. I wouldn't advise you to do this, bro. I wouldn't advise you to do that. But go on balance, innit? And what you want is you want your width on 3, right? Because this is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna be doing, right? Let's say they're starting off with their centre backs, right? You want these guys to be in the middle, cutting out these passing lanes in the middle, right? You want them, essentially, they're going to be like this, right? They're going to be like this, right? Look, they're going to be like this. You don't want them, wide. You want them in the middle. You want to compact the middle. You don't want any space. You know how Solskjaer plays at Man United? That box. That's exactly what you want with this team. That's how they operate. Even Man City do it in real life. Compact the middle. It's vital that you do that. You don't want no space in between the lines. You know what I mean? For people to penetrate. If it goes to the fullback, it goes to the fullback. Cool. Get Sterling out there. Get Mahrez out there. But overall, you need Sterling, Mahrez almost as a centre mid, right? You need to do that, right? You need to do that. It's very important. That's why I have it on 3. Depth, you can drop it because let me be honest with you. Mendy and Stones are decent centre backs, but they're not the quickest centre backs, right? They're just okay. It really depends who you come up against. So you can have it on 4, but I like to play it on 5. The depth on 5, because you don't want to be too deep, and neither do you want to be too high. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like 5 is just a perfect balance. Play style, I used to play on possession, but I've just gone to balance now. I mean, it's not really. You can still have 70% of possession and still dominate the game on the ball with a balanced formation. You don't have to be on possession, but if your players seem a bit lost and they don't know what they're doing, you can go on possession, gain the ball, recover the ball, and stuff like that, and have your members on the ball, innit? Because that's what Man City are all about. But I like to play on balanced. Have your width. It really depends, innit? It really depends, man. You can have it on 5, 4, but 5 or 4 for me. It's really up to you and how you play. But I think 4 would be good because I like to play narrow in the middle and stuff. If I need width, I ask my fullbacks to go forward by using a D-pad. But this is what I would use. Players in the box, yeah, 4. Yeah, Bernardo Silva, maybe Goodogan coming in. But like I said, you don't want Goodogan pushing too much because he ain't going to get back in time, and so you have to be aware of that. Corners, have it on 1. I like to play short anyway. Really up to you, man. But let me tell you something, yeah. This team, unbelievable, bro. Unbelievable. I really advise anyone to use this team. I'm going to talk about the stats now. It ain't over yet. It ain't over yet. It ain't over yet, man. It ain't over yet. We're going to talk about the leaderboards, where we are. We're currently sitting in the top 100, 15th. Right now, am I a top 100 player? No. All right, there's other players out there that are better than me, but I play it consistently. That's why I'm in the top 15. But I'll show you the record that I'm on. 61% possession. Right. Conceding the goals. I've been conceding a lot of goals recently. I need to tighten up a bit. I've been focusing more on attacking than I am defending, because 3.72 goals per game is not great for my standards. So I'm trying to focus on attacking and pressing people so I can, score more goals. Win the ball higher up the field, innit, so I can create chances. But that's my record, man. And Man City has played a huge part in that. Yeah, it's played a huge part. We're doing really well right now. We're flying, man. We're flying. Yeah, man. We're flying. We're flying. But that's the end of the video, man. Man City. If you're trying to use a possession-based team, learn from me in it. Learn from me in it. Because if anyone was to know how to play a possession-based game, it's me. Because I like to play that. And I will tell you this: they're not just a possession-based team either. They're an all-rounded team. Very good to play with. Silky football. And not only that, they're very solid, man. But you have to play Ake in the middle. Have to play Ake. If you don't play Ake in the middle, I mean, you can play Rodri and Fernandinho, but I think I'm the only person that plays Ake in the middle, right? If you play Ake in the middle, you're my brother. But this is the team, man. This is the team. This is the team right here, man. So have fun with it. Give it time, innit? Give it time. It might not work at first. You might struggle at first, but just give it time, innit? Give it time, man. Give it time, because it will work. It will work. Just focus on defending with these lot. Get the defending right. Get the defending right. Make sure you defend compact. Make sure you defend compact in it. Make sure your wingers are coming in as centre mids. Make sure you do that. Yeah, cut off them passing lanes. Vital, bro. Make sure you do that with this team. Yeah, and I promise you, you'll keep more clean sheets. And I promise you, you will score goals this team. You got Sterling that gets in behind. You got Bernardo that makes some techie runs. You got De Bruyne that's so clinical in this game, and you got Mahrez that offers you that that extra dimension. You know what I mean? That no one in that field offers. Sterling don't offer what Mahrez does. Bernardo might, but Mahrez is just unbelievable when he gets going, right? And he's a very good finisher. If you struggle with these lot and someone's parking the bus, have Cancelo, Walker on get forward, and I promise you, them lot will offer you support. Walker's very good going forward, and so is Cancelo, man. But just remember to cut in with Cancelo because he is right-footed and he's not left-footed. But that's the end of the video, man. The weakest link with this team is Ederson. Ederson is shit on this game. I don't know why he's shit, but he's just dead. So be aware of Ederson in it. Make sure he's on balanced tactics. Don't do nothing with Ederson in it. But yeah, man. If you want me to make more videos like this, I will talk about other teams and that. But just let me know in the comments, man. If you want me to make more videos like this on seasons, I will show you some clips in the future on how I defend with this team and how I score with this team. Yeah, man. But I'm out. One love to you, man. Take care. Peace, peace, peace.